Hello and welcome to a new episode on Sadhana World Foundation. As you know, we care about crafting young lives. We present experiences from our day to day lives and connect them with the knowledge and wisdom which is embedded in our ancient texts. Last week, I was talking to a colleague of mine who has spent 10 years in our organization. While reflecting on his journey of the last 10 years, he said something which was very profound. He thought that the people who have stayed with him are more important than what he has achieved all these 10 years. I thought a little deeper about this whole concept. I felt it was deeply philosophical. Actually, when we are very young, we chase goals, we have our own ambitions and aspirations, we have targets, we want a good job, wealth, position, recognition in the society. Even when we are a student, we are looking for recognition in our school, in our college, in our university, amongst our friends and colleagues and neighbors and our society. However, over a period of time, we understand that the people who we surround ourselves with, the relationships that we hold are more precious. The conversations that we have in our lives are more precious. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna is the friend, philosopher, and guide for Arjun. He doesn't ask Arjun to renounce the kingdom. He doesn't ask Arjun to renounce his responsibilities. Arjun gets confused in the battle about the relationships, but Sri Krishna guides him to make the right choices. Whose side that he chooses to be on, whether he wants to be on the side of the attachment of the relationships of his teachers, his respected seniors, or the side of his brothers and the army who is fighting for the virtues, who is fighting to establish the right order in the society, to prove to others, to prove to the posterity that victory happens of the right over the wrong, to establish the victory of virtues over the vices. Sri Krishna guides him out of this confusion. If Arjun didn't have the physical or the external capabilities, for example, the weapons, for example, the resources, then he would not have been able to fight that war. So, my reflection in this whole thing is that the external world, to find our feet, you need a few physical things. But at the same time, who do you choose to spend your time with? Who do you choose to build and nurture your relationship with is more important, and probably the physical things follow the relationships that you hold and nurture. And similarly, the Upanishads say that joy doesn't come from the object itself. It comes from the presence, the awareness we bring into the relationships. This is very profound. It says that joy, happiness, doesn't come from the object itself. It comes from the quality of relationships that we nurture, the awareness that we bring into the relationships, the conversations that we have, which shape our thoughts and hence behaviors and actions. Confucius says about the importance of staying around people of good intent and character. He emphasizes about right relationships. The Stoics also said something similar. So this is not only in Srimad Bhagavad Gita or the Upanishads. It's all around the world. The Stoics said that the wise companions are a very strong foundation of a good life. Hence, I think it's very important to be with the right friends, right companions, right mentors, right partners, right neighbors, right colleagues. And that's how you learn what to do with the physical things that you have. The relationships help us stay nourished, stay anchored to do the right things and to acquire and accrue more physical things of the right nature. What we do with our physical things, whether it is about the wealth, it's about the power, it's about the position in our society, or whatever other physical things that we can think of, depends upon our thoughts. Where do these thoughts come from? These thoughts come from the conversations that we have. These thoughts are hugely influenced by the people that we surround ourselves with. Ladies and gentlemen, dear children, get the who right. The what will follow.